such an iconic, sort of beautiful lady to me, with its gilt gold and its wonderful wrought iron.
Sort of the enormity of it and the high ceilings and the expanse of it. For people who are, unfamiliar with how the newspaper comes out, when they first come in here, they're usually pretty awestruck, actually.
What I'll miss most about the building itself is just the grandeur. It's one of the classic newsrooms in America, and it's just a great place to do journalism.
One of the things I always liked about this place is you never know who's going to walk in, you never know what's going to happen.
I love running down the stairs. You're going out on a story, you're feeling very efficient. You run down those stairs, your notebook in one hand, and then you put your hand on the post, this circle, and you spin around and you're out the door.
The first time I walked into this building was in, the spring of 1972.
I first came here in July 1972, and it was a paper in major transition.
1989, 1990.
I've worked here 25 years.
I came here in September of 1980.
I had just graduated from Columbia University in 1972.
I've only been here since October 2010.
13, 14 years, more than a third of my life.
I've worked at the Inquirer for 12 years.
First time I ever walked in this building was 1969, 43 years ago. I was 20 years old. I was employed for the summer. I was scared to death.
I first came to this building in December 1978. My favorite part of the building has always been the globe because it makes me feel like I'm working for the Daily Planet. In my 30-some years here, I have not been swept off my feet by Superman, though.
I've worked for the Inquirer for more than 30 years, and ironically, I've never had a desk in this building. But this building has always been symbolic of what the paper was. And that tower, we used to joke about it, was the Tower of Truth. But in a lot of ways, it was what newspaper was all about.
I'm on the 14th floor on the outside deck. This was our secret getaway. And this is where you could come, get away, take a break, think about what you were writing and why, look out at the city, be inspired, and then go back and get to work. I'm gonna miss the 14th floor.
It was definitely a thrill to be part of a team that won the 2012 Pulitzer for Public Service in this building, and to win another Pulitzer for the paper here in this space was really magical.
I think what's important about this building is the stories that have been told inside.
To me, it represents the pinnacle of what it's like to be a success in this business.
And it's imperfect, and it's, there are parts of it that don't work really well, but we've done great journalism here, and it's neat to drive into Philly and see the tower on the skyline and think, wow, that's where I work. That's, where we put out a great newspaper.
When they moved Bernard Fernandez's desk, there was a dead mouse underneath, and that really made me feel nostalgic.
Some things I'm going to take with me include a Tesco V bobblehead, G.G. Allen, Keith Morris from the Black Flag. This was a specimen I collected from an alien who visited the newsroom not that long ago. This is the limited edition Howard Eskin bobblehead from Zinman Furs. I don't think this is actual fur.
Now, Curly Neal, now that's what got me excited. Curly Neal was in the building.
I know where to hide from an editor. I know where to find an editor. I just know everything about it. I've been here so long. It's a part of me.
A lot of memories in here, a lot of memories of people and wonderful stories that were chased.
It's like the building has muscles. It's like when you come back with your best work and everything is sort of firing on all cylinders, the building itself lifts you up, lifts up the work that you brought to the building.
Our building would shake, and it feels so great to think that my product, which is words, would be transformed into a manufactured product in this building, actually in this very room where we are now.
It made you feel like you were part of the entire newspaper, everything you were a part of.
It's going to be very difficult the last time I walk out of this building because it has been home for 40 years, even though it is the Inquirer building, and I, of course, am at the Daily News.
I want to make sure that our culture, the Daily News culture, which is to have a lot of fun and work hard at the same time, carries over to there, and I think it will.
A newspaper is not a building. We have to always keep that in mind, and I'm trying to keep that in mind.
I think our job has always been the same, and the job is getting at the truth.
It won't change the way good journalists do journalism.
No matter where we are, it's we're all doing the same job. putting out quality journalism every day.
As long as we're telling stories, as long as there's an ability to tell stories, I hope that joy continues in some way for everyone, from us, the reporters, to the people that we write about.
The point of the matter is that we're going to go to a new, nice building, and we're still going to be the Daily News, and we're still going to be the Inquirer, and we're still in the coolest town in America, and we're still doing the job that you've loved so much.